boys and girls, welcome back to the kitchen. We're going to make some more festive treats today, and this could be a present or you can just eat it all yourself. It is chocolate salami with a festive twist. Okay, here's our ingredients. We're going to need 75 grams of dried mixed fruit. We're going to need the zest of half a small orange and a tablespoon of the juice of the orange. Now, alternatively, you can use a tablespoon of brandy, which Mum and Dad might prefer. We also need 200 grams of dark chocolate. I'm using this dark cooking chocolate, which has got 85% cocoa, because the higher the cocoa content, the better. But dark chocolate will be fine. We need 125 grams of unsalted butter, 40 grams of pistachios, which we will chop. We need 100 grams of digestive biscuits, which we will crush. And we're going to need a bowl, a small bowl. We're also going to need a saucepan with another bowl which we can rest on the top so we can melt our butter and chocolate. We're going to need both baking paper and kitchen foil and a rolling pin. I forgot to mention the icing sugar. We need 1.5 tablespoons of this as well. Okay, the first thing we need to do is we're going to put the dry fruit in a little bowl, and we're going to put our zest in the bowl. Then we're going to also add our tablespoon of orange juice. There we go. We're just going to give that a bit of a stir round. Now we're going to cover this up with a bit of cling film, and we're going to let it soak for about an hour. Okay, while the fruit is soaking in the orange juice, I am going to roughly crush my biscuits, and I'm going to roughly chop my nuts. Now, this is my suggestion for crushing the biscuits. It's quite easy and actually quite fun. Lovely job. I'm going to chop the nuts like this with a sharp knife. Now you might want to get a grown-up to do this bit for you, because you are going to need a sharp knife. Et voila! Okay, you need to have a saucepan of water simmering, and you're going to put your bowl on top like this. Make sure the water isn't touching the bowl. And I've broken up the bits of chocolate there, and I'm going to put in the butter as well. And it's going to melt slowly here with the steam, the heat that's coming off the water. Okay, that's pretty much all melted now, so I'm just going to take that off the heat, and I'm going to stir this round until it's totally smooth. Yeah, so keep stirring until it's totally smooth and there's no unmelted bits of chocolate. And then we're going to add in our pistachios and our biscuits. We're going to make sure they're well coated. And now we're going to stir in our soaked fruit. Okay, everything is coated well, so I'm going to leave this aside now for 30 minutes to cool. Okay, when your mixture is hardened up a bit, we need to roll it into a salami shape. So to do that, we're going to cut out some greaseproof paper, 2 pieces, because this is going to make 2 salamis. Okay. Okay, the paper's got a bit of a mind of its own. So, put half the mixture, put it here, down at the end. I'm going to roll this into a salami shape. So I'm going to do one at a time. Okay. So we're going to roll it up like this. And we're going to roll it up like this, tightly as we can. And fold the ends over. Okay, so as you can see now, that is a like salami / sausage type shape. Okay, we're going to twist the ends like this. So that makes your salami shape. This one is a little bit smaller than that one, thicker. Then we're going to wrap them in foil. Okay, now that they're both wrapped in foil, I'm just going to roll them like this a couple of times so that they will be smooth. You see? Okay, now we're going to pop these in the fridge for about 4 to 5 hours or overnight, if that's easier, if you're doing these in the evening. And then I'll show you how to do the rest. Okay, so they're nice and firm, so it's time to unwrap them. So there we have it. Now, they don't look very appetizing like that, I have to admit. So we're going to put our coat them with icing sugar, and we're going to wrap them in string. Roll them round. Oh, what's happened to my sifter? Until we're covered in the icing sugar. Now you can wipe the excess off. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to tie them up with string. Right then, this is how we're going to tie our string to make this look like an authentic salami, so you can trick everybody. So, we need to tie a piece of string around the bottom. So I'm going to tie this quite tight at the bottom. You need to make a loop, right? Make a loop in the string. Then fold it over and run it down the length of the salami, and then pull it up like that. Oh, come on. There we are. We pull it tight like that. And then we do it again until we reach the end, okay? Okay, so I don't know if you can see that properly. You see, the string runs down to the end, and then we're going to tie that off. I'm just going to cut the string to make it a bit easier. I don't know if you can see this. So yes, just tie a knot in the end to secure it. There we go. And trim off your little bits. And there we have it. If the icing sugars come off a bit, just sprinkle some more over the top. Because that will happen. Go. You wouldn't know any different, would you? So this is what they both look like now they're tied up with string. Aren't they cute? They are lovely to give as presents, or like I said, you can just cut them up and eat them for yourself, but I'm keeping mine to give as gifts. Now what you need to do is wrap them back up in some greaseproof paper and keep them in the fridge until you're going to give them out to Christmas. It's nice to maybe make them into the style of a cracker, or you can just, like I said, just wrap them up in the, excuse me? She can't help herself. Yes, just wrap them up in baking paper and tie a ribbon around there or put a little bow on. They make lovely little gifts. I'm not doing the taste test today, boys and girls, because I'm keeping my salamis as gifts, as they'll keep in the fridge for up to a month. But I can guarantee you that they are absolutely delicious. So I'll see you next week with some more festive treats.